down to the 44-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. First down, here's Lamar. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's keeping it. Now a hit, and Jackson loses the ball. Bears say they got this one, and they did.
Oh, you know what, Kate? That defense right there, they thought they had a huge play until they saw that ball bouncing out of bounds. One bounce in just the other direction. They're off the field. Instead, well, they're on the field. They got to shake it off, though, and keep this offense from the end zone.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain to find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch.
And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead off the turnover. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. All right, so this solid first half continues from Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
Lamar and the Ravens all set for this two-point try.
The Ravens will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that pass is complete for two, and their lead grows further. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for two.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a two-point conversion.
Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10.
Here we go.
This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Going to run again with Swift. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up third down.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Third and long for him here. And he put everything he's got behind it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
On any fourth down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field.
He does it! Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, good look for them.
That is Tyler Loop, now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens take a 16-point lead. All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
At their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from the gun, Williams. On the move, headed right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Williams from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down.
Williams on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throws this one deep down the right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Williams off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Try and get it into Colston Loveland. So it's second down coming up. Off the play fake, Williams. Has it. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Kate, did those sidelines get loud or what? It was practically in unison. Everybody's shouting to jump on top of that one. We just needed an official signal if it was 6 points or a touchback. Unfortunately for them, well, it was a touchback.
Big stride to Wester. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Finds him over the middle. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get more points to end a lopsided first half. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his fourth first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Here's Luke for the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the upright. And the Ravens stretch the lead to 23.
Bears 7. kickoff for Baltimore.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Kevin Duvernay on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He's back to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And now it's 2nd down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's away from one. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That pass pulled in by Henry. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. New set of downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st down, Jackson. He rolls to his right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Finds his path complete. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Here's Henry running left. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Ravens 37, Bears 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Poor choice this time to bring it out. They contain him before he even reaches the 20.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Wide open, downfield, got it! And he takes this in, touchdown Chicago. The Bears start the second half with some needed points.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
Williams trying to throw for it. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer.
Bears 15. Cairo Santos to kick off for
Santos
Chicago.
has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
DC ready?
So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay a game.
Yo, you.
Here's Lamar. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Williams to throw on 1st. Caught near the goal line. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's one of those plays, Kate, where every position on the offense gets a gold star. They all did their job, and that's protection to allow the quarterback time to find his receiver, who went all the way from the right side of the field to the left side of the field to do some damage.
Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Ravens' 3-yard line.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Williams with a quick pass out wide. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. DJ Moore, the touchdown. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say, it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Ben Johnson dialing it up. They're going to try for the 2-point conversion.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's Williams again. He's got it. Looks like both feet were in, and that's going to get them 2 points.
37.
Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they went his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass, like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
Return coming from the 6. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Lamar now from the gun. Hits his running back. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Ravens have the football, and more importantly, partner, a solid lead. Third and a lone yard coming up.
180.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He'll set up the screen for Henry. He dodged the tackle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First down throw for Jackson. Escapes out to the left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased him from the pocket. The others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 1.
Jackson now on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
180. Sit up.
Jackson's going to go on 4th. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Incomplete. Turnover on downs.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, Williams. Buying some time right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He lays out for it and makes the catch. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears now within 1 score in the 4th. 3 touchdown catches in 1 game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're at the...
And he'll get into the end zone to make this a 1-score game in the 4th quarter. That is their 3rd conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense, it feels like you can't be stopped. You can't wait to say, ready, break. No matter what the situation or circumstance is, in 3 conversions, that's job well done.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Jackson. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. All right, here we go. Second down.
Hey, you at X. Hey, report.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Henry on the option. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's second down. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens leading by 6. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. This one left for Lamar. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now. They've got to keep moving quick here.
It's 4th down.
He'll throw it. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And their defense does it. They take it back for a touchdown, and we're all tied up.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears take the lead on that successful kick. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Ali to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Middle.
He'll look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that strip. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
To throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
It'll be the 1st and more. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Setting up to pass. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So the Bears take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.